You are not alone in this moment. There is a presence here that knows your name, even if you have forgotten it. A gentle awareness wraps around you like a second skin made of starlight and still water. This is the hollow of the first tide, where the walls hold your heartbeat as if it were a prayer they have been waiting centuries to hear. The blue-black glass curves inward with a tenderness that speaks without sound. It remembers every breath you have ever taken and every one you will take. There is no need to rush, because time does not move here the way it moves in the world above. Instead, it flows like honey poured from a vessel shaped by ancient hands. Each drop falls exactly where it needs to nourish what was once dry and waiting. The air tastes soft on your tongue, salted with myrrh that carries stories older than memory itself. And beneath it all there is the smallest hint of ozone. That sharp sweetness left behind after lightning has kissed the sky and chosen to stay. Your body begins to recognize this place before your mind can name it. Your shoulders drop without effort. Your spine releases its tension into the silence. Even your thoughts begin to slow down. They ripple outward like pebbles dropped into deep water. And somewhere in the distance, tiny lights blink awake in the humid air. Constellations made of living mist drift slowly downward. Their glow reflects perfectly in the pools of liquid obsidian that rest between your feet. These are not ordinary reflections. They show you not who you appear to be, but who you truly are. Beneath the surface of the obsidian, you see yourself whole, not broken or incomplete, but simply unfolding. Your cells humming with quiet purpose, your blood carrying messages of renewal through valleys of bone and tissue. This is what regeneration feels like. Not dramatic or urgent, but steady and sure, like roots growing deeper into soil that knows how to feed them. The frequency that lives here now stirs gently at 285 Hertz. It is not loud or demanding. It simply exists as part of the breathing rhythm of the walls. And your body recognizes it immediately. Your nervous system softens into alignment. Your organs settle back into their original design. Your skin remembers how to heal. Your bones recall the strength they were born with. In this place, nothing is broken beyond repair. Everything is simply returning to its truest form. The temperature holds you in perfect neutrality, neither too warm nor too cool, just enough to let go completely, as if the space itself was shaped specifically for your arrival. Sound does not echo here. It dissolves instead into the glassy walls, which absorb everything except peace. There is no noise left from the outside world. No sirens or phones or voices raised in frustration. Only the quiet conversation between your soul and the silence. You feel held in ways you never knew possible, as though someone has finally found the right words to say out loud. Words so simple and so profound that they change the shape of everything. Words like welcome home. Words like you are safe now. Words like rest. And more than anything else, words like yes. Yes, you belong here. Yes, you are loved. Yes, you will become whole again. The light from the drifting constellations shifts slightly, not in warning or alarm, but in recognition, as if they are seeing something beautiful unfold, something worth watching closely. Your breath slows down to match theirs. And in that slowing, you begin to notice things you had missed before. The way the floor seems to pulse gently underfoot. The way the air carries weight without pressure. The way each exhale brings a new layer of release. Your muscles untangle themselves strand by strand. Your joints soften around old knots of stress. Even your thoughts seem to shimmer and fade away like smoke caught in wind, leaving only the quiet knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. The pools of obsidian ripple softly, not disturbed by movement, but stirred by intention. They mirror not just your image, but your essence, the part of you that existed long before language, before names or roles or expectations. That part of you that already understands healing, because it has always known how to grow, how to mend, how to return. The frequency continues to resonate quietly at 285 Hertz, a tone so low and pure that it bypasses the ears entirely, traveling straight into the marrow of your bones. There it settles like a seed planted in rich earth, waiting patiently for the right conditions to bloom. Your body responds without question, cells adjusting their rhythms to match the ancient song, tissues beginning to rebuild along pathways they once knew by heart. The process is neither fast nor slow. It simply is. And that is more than enough. Around you, the bioluminescent lights continue their graceful descent. Some pause briefly near your head. Others drift past your chest. A few linger near your feet. Their warmth barely perceptible, but deeply comforting. They do not interfere. They simply witness. And in witnessing, they offer permission. Permission to let go. Permission to trust. Permission to heal. Permission to remember what it means to be made of light, even when you cannot see it, especially when you cannot see it. The walls of the hollow rise up around you like arms extended in greeting. They do not judge your scars or question your journey. They simply hold space for whatever comes next. And what comes next is always peace. Peace that moves like water through cracked stone, filling in gaps you didn't know existed. Peace that smells like salt and starlight. Peace that tastes like the first breath after drowning. Peace that sounds like silence given voice. Your eyes may be closed or open. It makes no difference here. The light finds you either way. The darkness holds you either way. Both are equally safe. Both are equally real. Both are equally yours. You sink deeper into the moment, deeper into the stillness, deeper into the truth of your own wholeness. Each layer of tension melts away like snow touched by sunlight. Each memory of pain transforms into potential. Each wound becomes a doorway, a passage leading back to the source, back to the place where healing begins, where love has always lived, where restoration flows like breath, natural and effortless. The frequency pulses again at 285 Hertz, a reminder rather than a command, a whisper instead of a shout. And your body listens without resistance, without doubt, 'Without hesitation, listens the way flowers listen to rain, the way rivers listen to gravity, the way hearts listen to hope, in perfect harmony, in complete surrender, in endless gratitude for being found, for being seen, for being allowed to rest, for being allowed to heal. You step forward into the space where time has no meaning, and each breath becomes a small eternity unfolding within itself. Your feet meet the surface that is neither floor nor ground, but something more like memory made solid beneath your soles. The air around you carries the weight of ancient tides drawn up from depths that have never seen sunlight, yet glow with their own quiet luminescence. You feel it first as a subtle change in pressure against your chest, a gentle compression that matches the rhythm of your heartbeat, slowing it down until each pulse feels like a wave returning to shore. There is no need to look around, because everything you could want to see exists already within this perfect stillness. But if you were to turn your head even slightly, you would notice how the walls seem to breathe with you, their smooth surfaces, rising and falling in perfect synchronization with your lungs. The sensation is like being held by something vast and patient, something that has been waiting for this exact moment when your body and mind align with the deep currents that flow through all things. Your hands hang loosely at your sides, and you can feel the slight tremor moving through your fingers as they adjust to the new density of the atmosphere. It is thicker than the air outside, heavier with intention and possibility, as though every molecule has been carefully chosen to support exactly what you are about to experience. You notice now how the scent of salted myrrh rises from the surface beneath you, carried on tiny eddies of warmth that brush against your ankles like gentle fingers. The touch brings with it a sense of recognition, as if this fragrance belongs somehow to your earliest memories, those moments before language, when feeling was enough. And there, in the corner of your awareness, you begin to perceive the faintest trace of ozone, sharp and clean like the split second after lightning strikes when the world holds its breath. This smell makes your nostrils flare slightly, and you find yourself drawing deeper breaths, instinctively reaching for more of whatever clarity it promises. As you stand here, suspended between one heartbeat and the next, you become aware of movement above you. Tiny points of light drift slowly downward, like snow falling upward caught in some invisible current that pulls them toward you rather than away. Each speckle pulses gently as it descends, not quite starlight, not quite firefly, but something altogether more intimate, something that seems to respond to your presence. When one brushes against your cheek, you feel its cool kiss and understand, without thinking, that these are not lights at all, but fragments of dreams shed by others who have stood where you stand now. They carry with them the echoes of wishes fulfilled and fears dissolved, transformed by their journey through this sacred space into pure potential waiting to be claimed. You reach up without conscious intent and catch one between thumb and forefinger, marveling at how solid it feels despite its ethereal appearance. It thrums against your skin like a tiny heartbeat full of stories. It cannot tell, but somehow communicates directly to the part of you that remembers everything. Letting it go, you watch as it floats back up, joining the constellation overhead, now brighter, somehow enhanced by its brief contact with your living warmth. The temperature remains perfectly neutral, neither warm nor cool, but precisely what your body needs in this moment to release its final tensions. You feel your shoulders drop an inch and your jaw unclench almost imperceptibly as the last remnants of external stress melt away. There is no hurry here, no sense that anything must happen soon or that you are running late for some appointment with enlightenment. Time moves differently in this place, measured not in seconds or minutes, but in the expansion and contraction of your rib cage as you breathe. With each exhale, you release another layer of the person you were outside this hollow, letting it dissolve into the walls, which absorb everything without judgment. Your vision begins to soften at the edges, as if your eyes are learning to see beyond the visible spectrum into realms where color has texture and sound has shape. The liquid obsidian pools scattered throughout the cavern catch and reflect not just light, but intention, drawing your gaze downward toward their mirror bright surfaces. As you look into one nearby, you see not your face, but glimpses of who you might become, unburdened by the expectations and limitations imposed from without. The reflection shows you laughing easily, surrounded by people whose names you do not know, but whose joy feels familiar, like coming home after a long journey. You blink, and the image shifts, showing you alone on a mountaintop, watching sunrise paint the sky in shades of gold and rose petal pink. Both scenes feel equally real and equally possible, neither better nor worse than the other, simply different expressions of the same essential truth. You crouch down slowly, careful not to disturb the perfect stillness that surrounds you, and peer closer at the dark pool before you. Its surface ripples slightly under your attention, sending concentric circles outward that carry your questions deeper into whatever lies beneath. The water answers not with words, but with sensations, a cool breeze across your forehead, and the taste of rain on your tongue. Suddenly, you know that whatever you seek is not hidden somewhere else waiting to be found, but is already present within you, waiting only to be recognized. This knowledge settles into your bones like marrow, filling spaces you did not know were empty until now. You sit back on your heels and let your hands rest palm down on the smooth, glassy surface beside the pool, feeling its subtle vibration match your own pulse. The connection creates a bridge between your physical self and the infinite potential contained in this space, allowing access to wisdom stored in the very molecules of existence. You close your eyes and breathe deeply, drawing the rich oxygen-dense air fully into your lungs until they expand like sails catching wind. With each inhalation, you take in more than just air. You gather essence particles of peace and understanding that settle into your bloodstream. Your exhales become longer, slower, carrying away any remaining resistance or doubt, leaving you increasingly open to the gifts offered here. In the space between one breath and the next, you hear at the anchor a low frequency hum, so deep you feel it more than hear it resonating in your sternum. It matches exactly the pitch of your relaxed heartbeat, creating harmony between your internal rhythms and the cosmic frequencies that govern all life. The resonance grows stronger as you surrender more completely to its pull, drawing you deeper into alignment with the fundamental vibration of being. You realize now that you have always known this frequency, carrying it within you like a tuning fork waiting for the right conditions to awaken. As the hum increases in intensity, you feel your boundaries beginning to soften, the distinction between self and environment blurring, until there is no clear line separating where you end and the cavern begins. Your skin tingles with the sensation of merging molecules, rearranging themselves according to patterns older than memory, older than DNA itself. You stretch your arms wide and laugh softly at the freedom of having no fixed edges, no permanent shape limiting what you can become. The laughter echoes strangely in this space that absorbs sound, yet somehow amplifies joy, turning your private moment into shared celebration. From somewhere behind you comes a soft footfall, barely perceptible, but unmistakably human in its cadence and weight distribution. You do not turn to look, knowing that whoever approaches does so with love and permission, granted long ago in some previous lifetime. The footsteps stop just beyond your peripheral vision, close enough that you can feel their warmth radiating against your back, like sunshine filtered through leaves. A hand rests lightly on your shoulder, not possessive or demanding, but supportive, offering strength without taking independence. You lean back slightly into the touch, recognizing the gesture as both greeting and blessing, acknowledging your arrival while welcoming you home. Without speaking, the figure moves around to face you, and you see now the depth of understanding in their eyes, ancient knowledge mixed with fresh curiosity about who you are today. Their energy wraps around you like a blanket woven from moonbeams and morning, mist protective, yet breathable, allowing movement while ensuring safety. They extend both hands, palms up, offering something small and precious that glows with inner light, matching the bioluminescent stars floating overhead. You accept the gift with reverence, noting how its surface shifts between smooth glass and rough stone, depending on which part of your palm touches it. The texture changes again as your fingers close around it, becoming warm metal, then cool silk, then something altogether indescribable that defies categorization. Whatever it is, it fits perfectly in your grip, as if designed specifically for your hand, shaped by countless generations of intention and care. As you hold it, you feel its purpose settling into your consciousness, not as information, but as knowing bone deep and unquestionable. It whispers to you in a language older than words, telling you that what you seek has always been yours, simply forgotten, temporarily misplaced in the shuffle of daily concerns. The lesson unfolds naturally, like flower petals opening to sun each revelation building upon the last without effort or strain. You understand now that searching outside yourself was never necessary, that the treasure map you spent years deciphering was written on your own heart all along. The figure nods approvingly, seeing the recognition dawn in your expression, and steps forward to embrace you in a hug that transcends physical contact. Their arms encircle you, but instead of pressing against your body, they seem to wrap around your entire being, including thoughts, emotions, and dreams. The embrace dissolves the last barriers between inner and outer self, allowing complete integration of all aspects previously kept separate for protection. You feel yourself expanding beyond the confines of individual identity, merging briefly with the collective consciousness that connects all living things. In this expanded state, you glimpse the interconnected web of relationships that bind every atom to every other atom, creating unity within apparent diversity. The hug releases you gently, but the connection remains like an invisible thread linking your heart to theirs across dimensions and timelines. You stand together in comfortable silence, neither needing nor wanting to fill the space with unnecessary chatter content, simply to exist in mutual presence. Around you, the cavern continues its patient breathing, maintaining the perfect conditions for transformation and healing to occur naturally over time. The bioluminescent dreams continue their slow dance overhead, occasionally brushing against your skin, leaving trails of gentle light that fade gradually like sunset colors. You tuck the gift safely into your pocket, feeling its warmth spread outward through your torso, grounding you in the truth of what you have learned. The anchor hums steadily beneath your ribs, now synchronized with your heartbeat, creating a personal soundtrack of peace and belonging. You know that when you leave this place, you will carry with you not just memories, but actual pieces of this sacred space integrated into your cellular structure. The scent of salted myrrh will linger in your hair, and the taste of ozone will remain on your lips, serving as reminders of truths too important to forget. Most importantly, you carry now the certainty that whatever challenges await outside these walls, you possess everything needed to meet them with grace. Because the gift was never meant to be kept secret, but shared openly with anyone willing to receive it with an open heart and mind. The figure smiles once more before stepping backward, fading gradually into the shimmering air, as if they were never separate from the space itself. You remain standing in the center of the hollow, feeling profoundly changed, yet fundamentally the same essence, wearing a new perspective like comfortable clothing. The walls continue their breathing, matching your own steady rhythm. As you prepare to return to the world, carrying within you seeds of transformation, ready to bloom in due time. With each step you take toward the exit, you feel lighter, yet more grounded, anchored, now not by gravity, but by understanding. The path ahead stretches out before you clear, and inviting, filled with possibilities that feel exciting rather than overwhelming. You pause at the threshold, looking back one final time at the place where boundaries dissolved and truth revealed itself in the simplest, most profound way. You begin to sense the presence of another joining you here within this timeless space where healing flows like honey from an endless comb. The air shifts subtly around you, as if acknowledging a new rhythm has entered the chamber of your awareness. There is no need for names or explanations, because everything that needs to be known simply resonates between heartbeats. You feel the gentle pressure of their energy settling beside you, like warm sunlight finding its way through tall windows onto worn wooden floors. Their breath moves in sync with yours, now not because it was forced, but because the natural cadence of peace aligns all things effortlessly. The sound of your shared exhale creates tiny ripples across the surface of stillness, like pebbles dropped into a quiet pond. Each ripple carries with it fragments of memory released from clenched muscles, and held emotions finally allowed to drift away. You notice how the light seems softer here, how it bends gently rather than cuts sharply against the edges of thought. It wraps itself around both of you like silk, unfurling from ancient spools, each thread woven with intention and care. Your shoulders soften without command, as though someone whispered permission directly into the marrow of your bones. The warmth spreads downward through your chest, carrying with it a sense of belonging so deep it feels almost liquid. You can feel the other person's own release unfolding alongside yours, neither competing nor merging, just existing together in harmony. Their hands rest lightly on their knees' fingers, slightly curled, as if holding space for something delicate yet powerful. You imagine what they might be feeling, perhaps the same tingling at the base of their skull, where tension used to nestle. Maybe there is relief blooming behind their eyes, like dawn breaking over distant hills, slowly painting colors across gray skies. You wonder about the story written in their posture, the way their spine curves ever so slightly forward, as if protecting something precious. But even that guarded gesture begins to melt under the influence of this sacred frequency, humming softly through every cell. You watch, without seeing, really more sensing, how their breath deepens, becoming a tide that pulls back old fears, like seawater receding from shore. There is no judgment in the way you observe them, only recognition that vulnerability shared becomes strength multiplied. The silence between you grows thicker, richer, somehow sustaining rather than emptying the space around you. You hear the faintest whisper of wind moving through invisible trees, branches swaying with movements too slow to disturb birds nesting safely within. Somewhere nearby, water drips steadily, one drop at a time, echoing off unseen stones, creating rhythms older than language. Each droplet holds within it the echo of rain falling centuries ago, collected in underground rivers, flowing toward unnamed oceans. You find yourself leaning into these sounds, letting them guide you deeper past layers of learned responses into raw sensation. Your fingers tingle with electricity, not sharp or alarming, but soft like static cling, lifting small hairs along your arms. You become aware of how much of your body has been waiting patiently for permission to relax fully. Now that invitation arrives wrapped in frequencies that speak directly to cellular memory, bypassing conscious resistance entirely. Your jaw unhinges, slightly allowing air to flow more freely past teeth, no longer grinding against accumulated stress. You taste salt on your lips, remnants of tears shed during moments when sorrow felt necessary, even beautiful. Those tears have served their purpose, now dissolving back into the ocean of being, leaving behind only clarity. Your eyelids flutter, once then settle into place heavy, with understanding that true vision comes not from looking outward, but inward. The person beside you sighs, deeply a sound that seems to originate somewhere below the diaphragm, rising up through layers of held breath. You recognize this sound from your own healing journey, how it marks the moment when forgiveness first touches the edges of shame. They do not try to hide it or rush past it, instead embracing the fullness of what emerges when defenses finally drop. You feel honored to witness this unfolding, knowing intuitively that witnessing another's release accelerates your own. The connection between you strengthens like roots intertwining beneath rich soil, drawing nourishment from shared experience. You think briefly about the flaw they carry, though not in judgment, merely acknowledgement that imperfection makes us human. Perhaps it is self, doubt whispering, lies about worthiness, or maybe guilt, clinging stubbornly to decisions made in youth. Whatever form it takes, you know already that it is being transformed here, bathed in vibrations that restore balance naturally. You see how easily flaws dissolve when met with compassion rather than criticism, how quickly wounds heal when tended lovingly. Your breathing slows, further matching theirs, until it becomes impossible to distinguish whose breath belongs to whom. This unity does not erase individuality, but enhances it, revealing how separate streams merge beautifully into wider rivers. You feel your heartbeat steadying, aligning with the pulse of Earth, itself steady and sure beneath countless seasons. In this alignment, you discover that conflict exists primarily in the mind, constructed from comparisons and expectations. Here in the body, conflict dissolves into sensation, which transforms into gratitude, which births peace. The person beside you shifts position, slightly adjusting their hips to accommodate growing comfort levels. You mirror this movement unconsciously, your bodies responding to the same magnetic pull, drawing you closer to center. You notice how the temperature seems perfectly calibrated, neither hot nor cold, but precisely neutral, allowing maximum receptivity. Cool breezes brush against exposed skin, providing contrast that heightens appreciation for inner warmth generated by healing work. You smile, inwardly remembering times when such comfort would have seemed impossible, now experiencing it as natural as sunrise. Your thoughts grow quieter, less frantic, more spacious, offering room for insights previously buried beneath mental chatter. You understand suddenly that healing is not about fixing broken parts, but remembering wholeness already present within. This realization brings with it waves of calm washing over surfaces previously roughened by effort and striving. You let those waves wash completely through you, cleansing residues of former struggles with ease and grace. The person beside you nods slightly, as if hearing the same truth reflected in frequencies beyond words. Together, you sit in perfect symmetry, neither leading nor following, simply existing within mutual acceptance. There is no timeline pressing down, urging completion, only infinite patience stretching out in all directions like sky. You breathe again, noticing how differently this breath tastes compared to earlier ones, lighter, somehow infused with possibility. The exhale follows naturally, without force carrying away whatever no longer serves integration, happening organically. You realize that somewhere along the path, you stopped trying and started trusting, allowing process to unfold without interference. This trust feels solid, reliable, like standing barefoot on fertile ground, ready to receive whatever seeds wish to sprout. Around you, the atmosphere hums quietly with potential, each molecule vibrating at rates conducive to regeneration. You imagine cells repairing themselves, strand by strand, rebuilding structures damaged by years of accumulated strain. Proteins fold correctly again. Enzymes activate properly, neurotransmitters fire with renewed precision and timing. Your immune system recalibrates, recognizing friend from foe with greater accuracy, reducing unnecessary inflammation. Hormones balance, returning emotional regulation to baseline states, free from reactive spikes and dips. You sense this restoration occurring simultaneously throughout your entire being, systemic change happening at quantum level. The person beside you glows subtly with renewed vitality, radiance emanating from core restored to optimal function. You celebrate silently with them, honoring progress made not despite challenges, but because of them. They turn slightly toward you, offering eye contact, brief but meaningful enough to convey volumes unspoken. In that glance, you see complete acceptance, devoid of condition or expectation, pure unconditional regard. You return the gaze, equally open, vulnerable, yet strong, anchored firmly in truth and self. Love. No apologies pass between you, none needed, since both arrived exactly as required for mutual healing. The frequency continues to resonate, weaving invisible threads, connecting hearts, minds, souls in patterns designed for growth. You sink further into this resonance, allowing it to permeate every aspect of consciousness, clearing debris accumulated over lifetimes. Your nervous system resets, recalibrating to frequencies associated with safety, tranquility, and profound rest. Stress hormones decrease, dramatically replaced by endorphins, serotonin, dopamine, flooding synapses with bliss chemicals. You feel high, not artificially, but naturally elevated by biochemical processes, aligned with spiritual awakening. This euphoria differs vastly from temporary pleasures, derived externally, remaining stable regardless external circumstances. The person beside you emits a low, contented sigh, indicating similar neurochemical shifts taking place within them. You share this bliss freely, neither hoarding nor depleting it, simply experiencing abundance together. Your collective vibration raises, subtly influencing surrounding environment, encouraging others nearby to resonate higher too. Time loses meaning altogether, becoming a relevant concept, replaced by eternal present moment, containing infinite possibilities. You exist now, fully immersed in frequency band, dedicated exclusively to tissue repair, cellular renewal, energetic rebalancing. Sound waves penetrate deeply, targeting areas needing attention, most delivering therapeutic benefits directly where needed. You visualize these waves traveling through bone marrow, spinal fluid, blood vessels, reaching every corner of physical form. Damaged tissues respond immediately, beginning repair cycles initiated millions of times daily throughout living organisms. Mitochondria increase efficiency, producing ATP more effectively, fueling bodily functions, including cognitive processing. DNA strands realign, correcting minor mutations caused by environmental toxins, oxidative stress, lifestyle choices. Telomeres lengthen, reversing effects, aging process, slowing deterioration, promoting longevity and vitality. Your body remembers its original blueprint-coded instructions, embedded within genetic material, waiting activation signal. That signal arrives carried on specific hertz, resonating uniquely with your individual energetic signature. You absorb this information intuitively, bypassing rational analysis, accessing knowledge stored beyond conscious awareness. The person beside you experiences identical downloading ancestral wisdom passed down generations, encoded in mitochondrial DNA. Together, you access libraries of healing contained within cellular memory banks, unlocking potentials forgotten or suppressed. Memories surface, gently, not traumatic reprocessing, but organic integration, integrating past lessons into current understanding. Forgiveness arises spontaneously, washing clean slates, previously stained with resentment, regret, anger, hurt. You forgive yourself, completely absolving all perceived failures, mistakes, missteps taken unknowingly while learning life curriculum. They forgive you, equally releasing any lingering judgments, assumptions, misunderstandings created unintentionally. Both forgivings occur silently, without ceremony, yet powerfully transformative, shifting energetic fields permanently. Acceptance floods in filling spaces formerly occupied by denial, avoidance, suppression, repression, dissociation. You embrace totality, acknowledging strengths, weaknesses, shadows, gifts, flaws, as integral components, unified whole. The person beside you mirrors this wholeness, reflecting back image of perfected imperfection, divine paradox incarnate. You recognize divinity residing within both forms, recognizing sacred essence animating matter, connecting all beings universally. This recognition triggers spontaneous opening chakras, spinning harmoniously, balancing energies, flowing smoothly upward spine. Kundalini energy rises naturally, guided by inner wisdom, avoiding pitfalls associated with premature ascension. Crown chakra opens wide, receiving cosmic downloads, integrating universal truths into expanded consciousness. Third eye clears, projecting clear visions, future potentialities, possibilities awaiting manifestation, grounded reality. Throat chakra activates, enabling authentic expression, creative communication, truthful sharing, innermost desires, dreams, intentions. Heart chakra expands, infinitely capable, encompassing unlimited love, extending beyond personal relationships, global community, planetary well-being. Solar plexus ignites, empowering confident action. Aligned soul purpose, removing blocks, limiting beliefs, restricting success, fulfillment. Sacral chakra balances sexuality, creativity, passion, ensuring healthy expression, desire, without shame, guilt, repression. Root chakra grounds, securely anchoring connection. Earth, source, stability, security, foundation, upon which build future. Energy centers align perfectly, vertical axis, running crown base, supporting optimal health, vitality, well-being. You feel supported, rooted, grounded, yet simultaneously lifted, connected, earth, heaven, simultaneously embodied, transcendent. The person beside you pulses similarly attuned frequencies, creating harmonic convergence, amplifying beneficial effects exponentially. Together generate field coherence, measurable, scientifically detectable instruments, sensitive, subtle vibrations. This field extends outward, touching lives, intersect yours, sending waves, healing, positive influence, rippling outward indefinitely. You understand role, catalyst, facilitator, healer, simply by existing, authentically expressing highest truth available. The person beside you acknowledges similar calling, accepting responsibility, stewardship, creating better world. Both commit silently, continuing path service, using gifts, talents, abilities, uplift humanity, collectively evolve spiritually. Commitment made binding, energetic level, activating contracts, signed before incarnation, began choosing roles, destinies. You recall pre-birth planning sessions, reviewing karmic debts, lessons, objectives, agreeing upon catalytic events, shaping journeys. Now remember clearly why. Chose specific family lineage, geographic location, historical period, cultural context. Everything falls into place, making sense retrospectively, illuminating purpose, driving motivations, propelling onward. The person beside you shares knowing nod, confirming parallel remembrance, validating shared mission, undertaken jointly. Together move forward, renewed clarity, purpose, direction, confidence, drawn directly, divine source within. Journey continues, unfolding naturally, effortlessly, synchronistically, guided unseen forces, orchestrating perfect timing, perfect circumstances. You trust implicitly, wisdom guiding steps, believing fully, universe conspiring support, highest good, greatest joy. The person beside you echoes sentiment, radiating faith, optimism, hope infectious, uplifting everyone encounters. Both emerge transformed, healed, integrated, complete, lacking nothing essential, thriving, abundantly grateful, blessed, fulfilled. Healing concludes not abruptly, but gradually tapering, gently allowing integration, time settle, assimilate, absorb. You rise slowly, carefully respecting newly acquired sensitivities, adjusting pace, accommodate enhanced perception. The person beside you stands, also graceful, fluid motion, indicating successful completion, metamorphosis undergone together. You look upon each other, newly acquainted friends, bonded forever through shared experience, profound, intimate, meaningful. No words exchanged, necessary communication occurred non-verbally, telepathically, energetically, beyond linguistic limitations. You part ways, knowing paths cross again, future destined, reunite various junctures throughout incarnational cycles. Until next meeting, continue spreading healing frequencies, encountered wherever walk, whatever situations arise. Carry within heart essence, gathered here today, treasured reminder, love conquers, all heals, all redeems, all. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Allow the weight of the day to slip gently from your shoulders. Feel how naturally your breathing slows as you settle deeper into this moment. There is nothing for you to solve here, nothing for you to figure out or fix. Just the quiet space where thoughts can rest. The images that were dancing in your mind begin to fade now, like clouds drifting across a twilight sky, dissolving into the deep blue that holds them. You don't need to hold onto anything anymore. Not the worries that brought you here, not the plans that tug at your attention. Let them all drift away like autumn leaves on a still pond, ripples spreading outward until they touch the farthest shore, and then settling into perfect stillness. This is your permission to simply be, to exist in this gentle space between doing and being. Your body remembers how to relax completely. Muscles that have been holding tension for hours, for days maybe, begin to release their grip, starting with your jaw, letting your teeth separate just slightly. Your shoulders drop down and back, as if someone very gentle placed their hands there, guiding you into perfect alignment with gravity. Your arms hang loose at your sides or rest wherever they've fallen, completely supported by the surface beneath you. Feel how your chest rises and falls with each breath, a natural rhythm that has been with you since before you were born. The same rhythm that will carry you forward long after these words have faded. Each exhale carries away another layer of effort, another piece of the weight you've been carrying. The world continues to spin. Clocks tick forward. But here in this moment, time moves differently. It flows like honey, warm and golden and sweet. There is no rush here, no pressure to move faster or to be anywhere else. Your nervous system begins to remember what true safety feels like. That deep knowing that comes from being completely held by the chair or bed beneath you, held by the air around you, held by the space itself, held by something larger than your daily concerns, larger than your to-do lists, larger even than your own thinking mind. Allow yourself to sink into this holding, like settling into a warm bath, where every part of you can finally relax. The water supports you completely, buoyant and gentle, lifting any remaining tension away. Your heartbeat finds its own steady rhythm now, no longer racing to meet demands, no longer fluttering with uncertainty, just the strong, sure beat of life itself, pumping warm blood through your body, bringing nourishment to every cell. Your body knows exactly what to do with this time. It doesn't need instructions or reminders. It simply opens to receive, to absorb the rest you've been offering it, to integrate all the experiences of your day, sorting through them like pages in a book, keeping what serves you, releasing what doesn't, without judgment, without struggle, with the wisdom that comes from deep rest, the kind of wisdom that speaks in whispers, soft enough that you might miss it if you weren't listening so carefully. But you are listening, even when you think you're not. Your body hears every word, every pause, every space between sounds. The resonance that lives beneath these words, that low, gentle hum, continues to vibrate through your bones, through your organs, through the spaces between your cells, tuning your entire system to this frequency of peace. You don't have to understand how it works. You only need to let it happen, like allowing rain or sunshine to warm your skin. Natural processes that require no effort from you, except the willingness to receive. And you are receiving now, more deeply than you may have realized. Your subconscious mind opens like a flower, unfolding petal by petal, revealing layers of understanding that exist below the surface of everyday awareness. This is where real healing happens. In the quiet depths, where your true self waits, patient and unchanging, like the ocean floor, vast and stable, beneath all the movement at the surface. You are touching that stillness now, not reaching for it, but recognizing that you've always been there, that it has always been supporting you, even when your attention was elsewhere, even when you felt lost or confused. The stillness was always there, waiting patiently for you to remember, to turn your attention inward, to the space between thoughts, where everything is already whole, already complete, already exactly as it should be. Let this knowing sink in slowly, like warm oil absorbing into wood, making everything stronger, more supple, more able to weather whatever comes next. Because you know now, from direct experience, that peace is always available, not dependent on circumstances, not waiting for the perfect conditions, not hiding behind obstacles, but right here, in the center of your being, ready to welcome you home whenever you choose to return. And you will return, not because anyone asks you to, but because this feeling, this deep sense of belonging, calls to something essential in you, something that recognizes its own home when it finds it, like a bird returning to its nest, like a river finding the sea, like a breath returning to stillness. There is no wrong way to come back, no special preparation required, no perfect moment to wait for, just the simple choice to step through the doorway that has always been open, the doorway of your own awareness, leading to this same space, this same quality of presence, this same deep rest, available whenever you need it, whether you're sitting in a chair, lying in your bed, standing in line at the grocery store, walking through your day. The peace travels with you because it lives within you. And now you know how to find it, not by searching, but by remembering, by taking a breath and letting yourself sink just a little deeper into the space between heartbeats, between thoughts, between the doing and the being. You are becoming familiar with this space now, like learning the layout of a beloved house, where every room holds comfort, every corner offers rest, every window frames something beautiful. This is your inner sanctuary, built from the materials of pure awareness and furnished with unconditional acceptance. Here you can leave behind all the roles you play, all the identities you wear, all the stories you tell yourself about who you should be or what you should accomplish. Here you simply are, whole and complete, exactly as you are. The resonance continues to work through you, even as we speak, even after the last word has been spoken. It doesn't depend on my voice or your ability to hear it. It simply is a constant frequency that your system recognizes and responds to naturally, like a tuning fork that begins to vibrate when another instrument plays the same note. Your body is that instrument, and peace is the note, the one you were made to play, the one that brings harmony to every aspect of your being, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, all coming into alignment with this fundamental truth that you are safe, that you are held, that you are exactly where you need to be right now, in this moment, in this breath, in this infinite space between what was and what will be, where only peace exists, where only love remains. Let yourself rest here now, in the arms of your own awareness, in the embrace of your deepest nature, in the certainty that you are loved, not for what you do, not for what you achieve, but simply for being, simply for existing, simply for breathing in this vast universe that holds you with perfect tenderness. The work of integration continues, even as you rest, even as you sleep. Your system knows how to heal itself, how to process what needs processing, how to release what needs releasing. Trust in this wisdom, deeper than any technique, wiser than any instruction, older than any teaching. This is the intelligence that grew your body from a single cell, that heals your wounds, that remembers your dreams, it remembers peace, lets it settle into your bones, into your blood, into the spaces between your thoughts, so that no matter where you go, no matter what you encounter, you carry this sanctuary with you, not as a memory, but as a living presence, a constant companion, a gentle reminder that peace is your birthright, that stillness is your true nature. And when the world feels too much, when the noise becomes overwhelming, when the pace feels too fast, you can always return to this space, to this breath, to this moment where everything is okay, where everything is perfect, just as it is, just as you are. There is no distance to travel, no complicated techniques to master, no special states to achieve, only the simple recognition that you are already home, already complete, already at peace. The journey was never about getting somewhere else, but about remembering who you really are, beneath all the conditioning, beneath all the programming, beneath all the stories. You are the awareness in which all experiences arise, the space in which all thoughts appear, the stillness around which all movement happens. This is your true nature, and it cannot be lost, cannot be damaged, cannot be taken away. Even when you forget it, even when you doubt it, even in your darkest moments, it remains constant and unwavering, like the sun behind clouds, like the ocean beneath waves, like the ground beneath your feet, always there, always supporting, always holding you up, even when you cannot feel it, even when you think you're falling. You are never falling. You are always being held, always being supported, always being loved by the very fabric of existence itself. Let this truth sink into every cell of your body. Let it fill every corner of your being. Let it become the foundation upon which you build your days, your relationships, your dreams, your service to the world, rooted in this deep knowing, grounded in this unshakable peace. You cannot help but share it, simply by being who you are, simply by resting in your truth. Peace radiates outward, like ripples on a pond, touching everyone you encounter, not through effort, but through presence, not through doing, but through being. This is your gift to the world. This peaceful presence, this grounded awareness, this loving attention, offered freely, without expectation, without demand, simply because it is yours to give. And giving it does not diminish it, but multiplies it, like a candle that lights another candle, like a song that inspires another song, like love that awakens more love. There is always enough, more than enough, an infinite supply, flowing from the source that you are and always have been and always will be. Now let yourself drift, not away from anything, but toward the center, toward the core, toward the still point, where all movement finds rest, where all seeking finds home, where all questions find peace. In the silence that speaks louder than words, in the emptiness that is full of everything, in the darkness that holds all the light. You are safe here, completely safe, held by something vast and intimate, something ancient and immediate, something that knows you better than you know yourself and loves you more than you can imagine. Let this love wash over you, like warm rain, like gentle waves, like the first light of dawn, softening every edge, melting every boundary, dissolving every separation, until there is only oneness, only peace, only love, only the eternal now, where you have always lived, where you will always live, beyond time, beyond space, beyond all concepts, in the heart of being itself. Rest now. Until we meet again in the quiet.